Welcome back to the Reality Guys. I'm your host Brian, and today I'm talking Love Island Australia. This is season 7, episode 16. This is the Thursday, November 20th episode, end of week 4, and we end with the heart rate challenge. And I think it's going to looks like it's spark some drama next week. A lot of unnecessary drama again from the OG girls tonight. We will get there, but pick back up where basically Gabby and Jonathan have their conversation. She goes back to the girls, and again they gas her up with some nonsense. She claims she's being manipulated. I mean, it just the stock couldn't be lower for four of these women. Honestly, it could not be lower. The guys are like, "Yo, you should go talk to Alex and see what he says, like how she was acting." When Gabby was having a conversation with him, Jotham talks to Alex. He's like, "Yeah, but there's definitely some flirting," and he's like, "I mean, he wasn't the reaction, normal reaction. It's Love Island." She comes over and sits next to them, and the flirting comes up, and she says, "Oh, you were flirting with me. I wasn't flirting with you." And it's like, and he's like, "Well, it takes two to tango." And it's like, "Thank you." Like the butt hurtness of these girls is actually crazy. Jan is there as well, and she even says in a confessional, "Look, Jonathan was being really mature about the situation, and Gabby's like treating it like it's a game, and basically it's in the nice way saying that she's super immature, and she definitely is immature. Even during the heart rate challenge, like some of the comments and side comments and these like of the OG girls is just it sucks. It really sucks. They talk again. She's like, "I can't stay mad at Jonathan." I'm just like, "Please, man, like you're a joke at this point. You are a joke." And she keeps calling him bro. I don't know. I don't know. If my wife was calling me bro, I'd be like, what the hell are you saying? Like, I guess it's just young slang these days. But I mean, if some girl was calling me bro, I'd be like, no. See you later. They get a text about the highways open. Yana and Kai go. Kai's walking around in a cock sock, and I don't know, it's just funny to see on like I don't know. I think they would blur that in America. Personally, I think they would. Yeah, and it was he was on screen with it in a lot. Um, he says in a confessional that I don't think a bombshell's going to turn his head. I mean, I'll believe it when I see it. I'm worried Jan is getting sucked back in, and it could end in some. I don't know. I don't know. It could end badly. That's something. You gotta think like if they really didn't break up well, and the public seeing this, like your family seeing this on TV, and you're basically having sex. Yeah, I don't know. It must be tough. It's gotta be tough. Um, Jonathan talks to Gabby. He's like, I can't deal with the highs and lows of this relationship. Says that he says something like, I just can't deal with the toxicness that we kind of have. She's like, oh, you calling me toxic? I'm toxic now. Like, clearly does not listen, does not critical think. Yeah, I mean, it is. This is in the red, man. This stock is. I don't even know if it can be sold. It's fire sale. It's so bad. I just can't with her anymore, and it's awful. Uh, and then Mateo's like, I want to be closed off with Tamara. And it's like, you've been there for like 3 days, dude. Like, what are you talking about? So, like, some of these people are just like, they're off the chain. They're literally off the chain. Rosh and Sharn talk. Sharn fucking sucks. Just breaking news. She sucks. She, like, she's annoyed that they're not like talking as much. And it's like, well, they're in a new couple now. And, just I don't know, man. I just think she's doing way too much. And Ross says in a confessional, like, it's like, look, you want a guy to be like in control, but you are the one who wants to be in control. It's just like, I've run on the Reddit again. It's just like the amount of hypocrisies that these four girls are saying constantly is just, you can't even keep up. You can't even keep up with it. You can't even keep up with it. She's all mad. She storms off like, oh, this is a waste of my time. This conversation sucks. So then, he talks to Boston and is like, yeah, that conversation didn't go well. And I guess Isabel's walking by says something to Sharon like, "Oh, he's talking about you," and she's like, "Are you kidding me? Never talk about me." And I'm just like, "What? What are we doing here?" Like, it's almost like this show is brand new. Like, this is a new ass show that these people don't know anything about. He didn't say anything bad about Sharon. He was just saying like, yeah, the conversation didn't go well. Um, Yana comes over to kind of tell them like, hey, they're talking about you there. She does it in a weird way, like the issue, or I don't remember what word she said, but was not even calling Boston by name. It's just weird. And that was like the one blemish on Yana's resume tonight. But I just can't with these girls, man. I can't. I literally can't. It's crazy. It is really crazy. Now they get a text about the heart rate challenge. The boys are going to dance. Honestly, as a man, I would love to see the girls dance. I think they would have done a really good job. Yeah, I thought it was a good job. Jonathan was a boxer. Kai was like construction worker, trainee, whatever you want to call it over there. He did like some crazy flip with Yana. That was actually very impressive. Almost like swung her up, like and then like caught her on his shoulders. Like if she could have fallen, she could have hurt herself. But impressive. It was definitely impressive. Ross, I think Tamara's like, is he a farmer or a gardener? And his was funny, man. I wrote down his line here. Is like, which one of you hoes um, needs a trimming, and that is fucking funny, man. That is funny. He's dancing around. He's got a real hoe with him too, so he's like pointing it. Does some stuff for Sharn, and then the OG girls again just sucking it up. They as soon as he starts dancing on Boston, they're just all quiet, making comments like, "Oh, this is awkward. What the hell is this?" And it's just like, you guys stink, man. If they had a public voting here, man, I think they would be in trouble. They would all be in trouble. Obviously, the super fans are production here, but if there was a public voting here, those girls would be in some shit. They would be in some serious shit. And honestly, if I was the production and there was public voting, or like public thing, I would like capitalize on that immediately. And like the next day, episode or two, I'd change some things around to get some public voting in. Um, Mick was funny as hell too, man. He was like a chef. He had like basically the apron on, and he raised him. I'll get the results, but like he gets in the thing where like he does like I guess like doggy style with Isabel, and after the thing's all over, Sean's like, "Oh, I saw Connor's face. He does not look happy," and it's like he doesn't seem unhappy at all. Like, and he even says like they have a co-ed, and then they did this on purpose. He's like, "Oh man, that was so much fun. I had so much fun." And it's like, what is they're just trying to divide this place. Honestly, they're literally trying to divide this villa. It's annoying. It's starting to get really annoying to watch. Obviously, I mean they're getting annoying. I'm still enjoying the show, but man, it is unbelievable how ridiculous they're acting these last few episodes. It's been crazy. So the results. Mia's heart rate was raised both by Jotham. Gabby makes a fucking half-assed response comment to that. Boston's raised by Ross. Yana by Kai. Gabby by Mick. Sharn by Alex. Isabel by Mick. Tamara by Mick. And when Isabel is revealed that it was Mick, she just has like 1,000-yard stare. Like she's not happy. She's not smiling. And it's just like you just look. You look crazy. You look, it's unbelievable how it's a TV show. It's Love Island, but I mean, it's just like, why are we taking this stuff so seriously, and why are we acting this way? Why are we acting this way? So the preview for next week looks like Isabel and Mick are going to show down, and Mick's like, bring it on. And I thought of another person he reminds me. He reminds me of Ace Ventura. That's why I think he's so funny. He just moves around like Ace Ventura, does weird things, and it just I'm enjoying him. I really am. I was hard on him in the beginning, but I think he's funny. I really think he's funny. But yeah, we'll be back next week for episode 17. I will be away this weekend, so I will not be dropping the next episode on Sunday night. It probably will be Monday. Maybe Monday, late Monday afternoon, maybe Monday night. This all depends on like how my day's going when I get home. But yeah, so we should have Southern Charm premiered last night or tonight, whatever. I don't know whenever you're watching this, but Wednesday we have an episode out for that. We didn't get the Survivor or Traders Canada. We'll try to do that tomorrow. We have Married at First Sight tomorrow. We have Amazing Race. So we have a ton of stuff so that we not gonna be here this weekend. So we gotta get some of that shit done. So yeah, look out for some more videos. Should be a bunch before the weekend because I will be leaving Saturday morning. So I'm not anything I got is just being edited out and will be released probably minimal edits, but we'll see. But hope you guys have an awesome rest of your morning, evening, night, whenever you're watching this, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Peace.